Hello. So it was requested that I do a video about just my nose piercing, which I was gonna do a video about anyway. Well, I was thinking about it because it was the piercing that I had the most problems with. So I guess we can get started. I'm sorry about the quality. I've been using my phone to record videos because I don't have my computer right now, so if I use my camera, I can't upload them to YouTube. If you hear any screaming children in the background, I'm sorry. I'm near a window, so I apologize. Okay, well, to start off with, I got my nose pierced about a year ago. It did hurt, I cannot lie. It was like a 9 out of 10 on the pain scale. Like I said, everyone's pain tolerance is different, but for me, it really hurt. Probably because my nose, like my nostril, is kind of thick. But anyways, so it did hurt, but I was really happy with it after. I thought it looked great. I bought from the piercing shop, I got this sea salt water solution that it's called H2 Ocean, and then you apply that to a Q-tip and put it on your nose twice a day to clean it. And so that's what I used, and I thought it was going great. I thought it was healing, perfectly. Until a few days after I realized, like, it wasn't healing so great. I started to notice a small red bump right next to the jewelry of the piercing. And at first I didn't really think anything of it. I was stupid and I thought it was a zit, which it wasn't. It was something called a hypertrophic scar. And that is, it's like a bump. It's a little red bump made of scar tissue, and it's usually really red. And that can be caused by, like, the wrong type of jewelry. Like, if your skin has, like, an allergy to the jewelry, or if they use, like, the wrong type to pierce it with, or if you play with the piercing too much, you can get one of those. Which for me, of course, I was always playing with it and stuff, like tugging at it and stuff, and so I went to my piercer and he said he thinks that's how it could have been caused. A hypertrophic scar is a lot like something called a keloid, which is, it's kind of similar, but it's something that usually can't be removed unless it's removed surgically. Yeah, so I went to the piercer and he told me a few ways that I could get rid of it. He gave me new jewelry to use, but I didn't take it out and put it in yet because my piercing wasn't ready to be changed. And using the wrong type of jewelry can also result in your piercing rejecting, and a hypertrophic scar is, like, really common in, like, ear piercings, cartilage piercings, and nose piercings. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so he gave me some new jewelry, and he told me that if you use sea salt water, it can help clear up the scar and it'll make it go away. He said to use non-iodized sea salt and warm water, mix it together, apply it to a Q-tip, and put it on your nose twice a day. So I figured, oh, hey, that'll work. So I did that every day, twice a day, hoping that it would work, and it didn't. So I was kind of upset because, I didn't know what to do. So I ended up having to take the piercing out because the bump got so big it was starting to grow over the stud that I had. So I ended up having to take it out, and the scar, like, grew over my hole, like, right after I took it out. So what I did after that, I started to apply the sea salt water solution that I made twice a day, like I said, and then it went away after about 3 days. Like, I noticed that it increased, well, not increased, like decreased in size within 3 days. And it was almost completely gone in about 2 weeks, as long as you kept, sorry, it started to decrease in size. Yeah, but one day I skipped cleaning it because I was having a busy day or something, I don't remember what, but I noticed that it started to come back and it started to get bigger after it already shrunk. So it's really important that if you get one of those, you have to clean it every single day or it will grow again. And so after almost 2 weeks, it started to go away and it was almost completely gone. So yeah. So if you get one of those, I would talk to your piercer. Like, I would go to the shop or like talk to like a professional. So that's one way to do it. Another way that I read about is tea tree oil. If you soak a tea bag in some warm water and then you apply that to your nose for a few minutes, that is also said to just get rid of it like quickly. I didn't have to try that because the sea salt worked for me, but you know, everyone's skin's different. So yeah, that is basically the story. And a few months after that, when it was completely cleared up, I went in, I got it pierced again, and I had no problems with it. Of course, it hurt worse the second time than it did the first time because there was already, you know, scar tissue there that wasn't completely healed. But yeah, after that it healed pretty good. I just kept using the solution that they sold me at the piercing shop, which, by the way, I tried to use on that bump after I took it out, and that didn't work. I think you just have to go ahead and make a mixture if you get one of those bumps. But yeah, it heals good as long as you take care of it. It does hurt, honestly, for me. I waited about 6 weeks until I changed it to a ring. Yeah. And it's been pretty good since then. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's just how I take care of it. Apply that stuff twice a day for about 6 weeks. And if you can't like afford for some reason like the stuff that they sell you at the piercing shop, you can always use dial soap, which is what I use to clean some of my other piercings too, because that works just as well. So yeah, that's what you can use to clean it, like either the saltwater solution or dial soap, and it should heal in about 6 weeks. But yeah, I use 18 gauge nose jewelry because I think that's, you know, a good size for the nose. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about it or about any of my other piercings, I can answer those in a comment, or I can just make another video. Also, sorry if I'm not looking directly at the camera. I'm kind of, you know, like I said, on my phone, so I'm just kind of looking all over the place. But yeah, I will answer any questions, so just leave a comment or send me a message. Okay, thanks for watching.